I'm going to be honest with you. Don't do that. Do this instead. As a solopreneur, there are 3 things I wish I did know prior to starting my own company. A, I don't know enough. I'm sorry, but when you're starting your first business, you haven't failed enough for you to say that this is going to work or this is not going to work. This is probably, I hate to say this, but it may not hit. And that's okay, because you need to go through this experience so the next one can hit. But the fact is, you just don't know what you're going to go through. And unless you've been working for the last 20 years by yourself, it's impossible to really understand that. So the first thing I would say is get more learning experience. 2, I'd start raising capital right away. People tell you all the time, and I've watched tons of videos where they're telling you don't raise capital, you don't want to give away your equity. That's for somebody that has the time and the money to do that. The fact is, if you are trying to build out a company with a long runway and you're using your own money, at some point that money is going to dwindle, and you probably spent 10 to 15 years developing that nest egg. The fact is, if you can show you have the experience and the skill set, people will invest in you at an early stage, but you have to show that the idea makes sense. So don't get too greedy early on. 50% of something is worth more than 100% of nothing. Get to know marketing. Marketing is the most important thing when it comes to a founder's company. The fact is, if you invest in an agency or someone to do it, you're spending $5,000 to $10,000 a month before ad spend to do it. Is it really worth it to burn money like that? I would say no. The fact is, you could go on YouTube. If you do a weekend dive into videos that were created by YouTube creators themselves, you'll understand how to go viral by the end of the weekend. And the fact is, if you want to learn funnel marketing, want to learn email marketing, they're all niche marketing videos available. You just have to be willing to learn and understand them. In conclusion, if you want to actually succeed in this business, don't put all your eggs in this one basket. Be willing to fail and be willing to learn. That's the most important thing, because even people that want to give you money want to know that you learned and you're not going to make the same mistake twice. So take this time to go out there, have fun, create a product that you're excited about, but don't get hell-bent that this is the end-all be-all. Because if it's not, there's always the next one.